So, hi there everybody. With a bit of luck we are live. So, let's see. Next stream will be on Tuesday, which is the 21st of October at 10 AM. And then on Thursday, the 23rd of October at 3:30 PM. So, hi to Ronan, hi to Typhor, hi to Vitali, hi to Victoria. Hi to Yuri, hi to Maudits, hi to Manisco, and I think that's probably it for the moment, although I'm sure we'll get lots more. Oh, hi to Vitali, definitely as well. So, urban geology. How to find fossils and other discoveries in your city's buildings. Urban geology, that's today's article. Okay, so hi Julia, lovely to see you. So if you look closer at, hi Katia, lovely to see you. If you look closer at the building stones, tiles and pavements of the big city, you can find a hidden of geology and history, from fascinating fossils to unusual rocks. So a hidden of geology and history. A hidden gem. That would imply just one, perhaps. You see, I would say hidden gems, plural. So a hidden what? A hidden sample. A hidden cache. I quite like cache. It's a reasonably easy word. A hidden treasure. Treasure is good, Katia. Well done, Katia. Without a, you can find a hidden trace, a hidden treasury. Treasury is a good one. Traces, a hidden trace. Well done, Typhor. Well done, Manisco. A hidden treasury. A hidden source. Okay, I'm going to give this one to you. I thought you'd get this one. I thought this one was an easy one to start with. Hi, Alex. A hidden treasure trove would work very nicely, Maurits. A hidden world of geology and history. Okay. In the middle of the city of London, Ruth Siddle is pointing at a brown shape in a stone of a building, and she is delighted. Vista, hidden life. Hi White Stripes, lovely to see you. So it's lovely to see you, Alex, and White Stripes as well. Hi Sid, great to have you. In the middle of the city of London, geologist Ruth Siddle is pointing at a brown shape in the stone of a building, and she's delighted. A world of geology. That's it, Manu. Manu, lovely to see you. A circular brown shape. Etched. This is about geology, White Stripes. Etched is what an artist does. Craved, carved. Okay, it's inside the stone. Rotunda shaped. Thank you, Ronan. That's really kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Ronan. I really appreciate it. Etched, carved. But this is a fossil. Stone brown. Stuck in the stone. Stuck is the best one yet. Best answer yet. Hi, Rainyard. A problem with your keyboard and the... Yeah. Okay, you keep... Embedded. White Stripes. Embedded in the stone. You get an ice cream for embedded. Hi, Patricia. Oddly brown. Yellow brown, that's really close. That's so, yes, Vitali, that's the idea. The other part is a colour. Trapped in the stone. Embedded in the stone is, I think, is the ice cream. Thank you, Ronan. Thank you, thank you. Embedded for Julia as well. Great to have you, Patricia. Yellowish brown. The ish is correct. Yellowish. That ish is brilliant, but it's not yellow. Yeah, yellowish is a shape, is a colour, not a shape exactly. Embedded. Buff brown is not bad. Sepia brown, that's not bad. Goldish brown, that's really close, Yuri, but no. Okay, I'm going to give it to you. A pale brown. Reddish brown, that's very nice, Rainyard. Alex, well done, Alex. Ice cream for Alex. Embedded in the stone. Epitome, Katia, is a completely different word. An epitome is a perfect example. So, greyish, yes, greyish brown. It's a colour, it's a colour. Caramel brown, camel brown, embedded, buff brown. Looks kind of khaki. Burnished brown, I like burnished, so greyish brown shape. And she is delighted. Golden brown, that's a good colour, Sid. We're near copy. Greyish brown is a colour, yeah. So I think we're at cross purposes, white stripes. Okay, we're near London's St Paul's Cathedral, with many tourists around us, many of them staring upward at the grand dome above. Life is plenty of kinds. Taupish brown, I love it. So, represents London. Moving. Famed St Paul's Cathedral. Famed is great. Renowned. Bustling around us. Bustling is a really good word. Yuri, milling around. That's an ice cream for Yuri. To milling around. Flocking around is good from Patricia. Astounding. A shape that was reddish brown in colour. Flocking. Flocking around us would work, yes. Maurits. London's landmark. Landmark is a good word. Renowned. Taupe is a great base colour as well. Wandering around. So, something that represents London. It's an image that everybody knows about London. Milling around, that's good, Katia. Fabled, stunning, amassing. It represents London. It's a picture of London. Yeah, move around with no particular goal. Very good. Okay, I'm going to give it iconic. The iconic St Paul's Cathedral. But milling around, definitely ice creams for milling around. That's it, Patricia. Iconic. Royal St Paul's Cathedral. Trademark is very good. Iconic, yes. Okay, so continue. Siddle, however, is leaning to peer at a fossil at height embedded within a block of limestone from the Jurassic period. Siddle, however, is leaning to peer at a fossil at height embedded within a block of limestone from the Jurassic period. Impressive, Manu. So she's leaning to peer at a fossil at height. Leaning above. Forward, ice cream Patricia, ice cream Alex. Leaning down to peer is good as well, Sid. Forward, well done Alex, well done Maurits. Well done Patricia, you were right in there. Forward for Julia, leaning forward to peer, forwards to peer. The S is optional, leaning forwards. Well done Katia. At incredible height. Okay, yeah, incredible definitely works. It's not what they're thinking of. Towering is leaning forward. I think the height is about 60 centimeters. The height is about 60 centimeters. Yeah, about here, about this level, because I'm sitting down. Okay, a part of the body. A part of the body. So Siddle, however, is leaning forward to peer at a fossil at fascinating height, sizable height. A part of the body. At the height of what? At foot height? That's the idea, Sid. You're there, Renyard. You've got the height exactly. At foot height? No, we don't say that. At head height, at eye height, at chair height. These are very good. Limestone, a kind of mineral used for the pyramids. Okay, I'm going to give the answer any second now. At head height is very good. It's a bit lower than head height, but it works. So, at waist, at shoulder height, that was the one I was thinking of, at waist height. At eye height, at head height. I think the best collocations here are head height and shoulder height from White Stripes and Patricia. At waist height. Yeah, it was waist high. At body height, yes. It's the only one I've seen in looking at acres of stone, she explains. And it comes from a creature that you'd never on the side of a building. No, but this is where the stone came from. This is a building, Manu. And you'd never... Very good, White Stripes. That's one ice cream. And one good answer. Well done, Vitali. Well done, Julia. Dare to imagine. Expect to find. That's 2 ice creams for Maurits. Never imagine to see good, Sid. Small at waist height could be a dwarf. Expect to see good, Julia. Imagine to see. Well done, Katia. Expect to encounter. Hi, HCH. Expect to discover good, Yuri. Expect to find. Well done, Manu. Imagine, Patricia. You'd never figure on finding. To find. Hi, Oksana. Lovely to see you. To find is the right word. You'd never expect to find. Okay, and it comes from a creature you'd never expect to find on the side of a building. Siddle is an urban geologist who, in the stone of the human-built environment, exploring its fossil content and other interesting features. You got one. Yes, you did, Manu, didn't you? Well done, Manu. Ice cream for Manu. Who specialises in, very good, Yuri and Alex, who specialises in stone of human-built environment, exploring its structure. That's pretty good, Alex. Okay, where it comes from. Its structure is good. Where it comes from. Specialises in. That's the ice cream word, Patricia. Well done, Katia. Who works in the stone. Who specialises in the stone. Its texture is a good word. But where it comes from. Its origin. Synonym for origin. Specialises. Its stratas. Its origin. It's etiology. So somewhere between etiology and origin, White Stripes. Well done, Vitali. Ice cream for Vitali there. It's provenance. It's provenance. Okay, provenance is where something comes from. So, composition, what it's made of, definitely fits Victoria. Siddle is an urban geologist who specialises in the stone of the human-built environment, exploring its provenance, fossil content and other interesting features. Its origin. Yeah, origin is good. Origin is an easy word for provenance. And today, she is taking me on a walking tour of her in a busy corner of London, showing me unusual rocks and secret fossils that most people would walk past without noticing. And today she's taking me on a walking tour of her in a busy corner of London. And she's showing me rocks that most people would walk past without noticing. Her sight? Not quite, Alex. Would walk idly past. Idly is a lovely word and definitely an adverb, Vitali. Origins is the same. Her sight. Etiology. Cause or manner of a disease or historical. Or the history of something. Please like everybody. Walk nonchalantly past. Walk hurriedly past. Her interest. Good word, White Stripes. Walk quickly past. Her tour, peripple. Her expedition. Walk unnoticed. Walk hurriedly. What's the collocation? For me, this is a collocation. Hurriedly past works night. Well done, Patricia. Ice cream for Patricia. Walk straight past. Right past is very good as well, Victoria. Okay, her finds. Walk hurriedly past. Today she's taking me on a walking tour of her finds, of the things she's found in a busy corner of London, showing me unusual rocks and secret fossils that most people would walk straight past without noticing. I'm learning that if you look a little closer at the architecture, street or pavements of a city, you can often find a hidden world of geology and history. Lots of ice cream for P, definitely. Walk absently past. Walk straight past directly without interacting. Finds. Yes, because she walks around cities looking at the stones, trying to find street buildings. Okay, these are the things. Well done, Vitali. So, street furniture. Look at this word that Vitali's given us. Street furniture. Furniture. Well done, Katya. The street furniture is the things on the street. The lamppost. The post box. The statue of the king. This is all street furniture. Okay, street furniture. The things that you find on the street, the things that are part of the pavement. Cobble with an O, Manu. Cobblestones. Okay, so street furniture. That's definitely an ice cream for Vitali there. Hi Nad, lovely to see you. Street furniture. It's a great phrase. Well done, Vitali. And occasionally, even a grey-brown shape on the side of a building, a dinosaur bone. Street trappings. That's very good, Patricia. Street trappings would work. And occasionally even a grey-brown shape on the side of a building. A dinosaur bone. Bringing to mind. Reminds one of. Cobble, that's it, Manu, exactly. May contain even, turns out to be, one ice cream for Yuri in that. There's one correct in that, Yuri. Hi, Dawit, lovely to see you. Can surprisingly contain. That's very good, Renyard. You got a modal verb in there, which is almost. Turns out to be. May hint at. You get an ice cream as well because you got one of them right. Sid. Evokes visions of. I thought number one is the easiest of them. I mean, when it gets to 3, it gets difficult though. And occasionally even a grey-brown shape on the side of a building. A dinosaur bone. So number one's a relative. May turn out. That's close. May actually be. But grammar. Look at that white stripes. On the side of a building, may actually be. Pans out to be. Yep, you could say pans out to be, but we need grammar that proves to be. I've even given you the answer. I've said it because it's got to be. Relative pronoun for number one. Number one's a relative pronoun. Because this is a relative clause. Okay, I'm going to... turned out to be. Not quite. Okay, I'm going to give it. That, okay, that, yes, Vitali, thank you. That might be, that may be a dinosaur bone. That might replicate, that might turn out to be. That may be, exactly, Julia. That may be. That might be. It's may instead of might, but there's no difference. Exactly, White Stripes. That may be. So this brown shape in the rock she's showing him is actually a dinosaur bone in the middle of London. Well done, Manu. That might be, yes, Manu. Siddle is one of many urban geology around the world. Siddle is one of many urban geology around the world. Boffins, I love boffins. Yeah, because it is pretty scientific. But Siddle is a person and a haven is a place. Aficionado is a good word, Yuri. Aficionado I like. But it's a person. Experts. Good, Patricia. Good evening, reader. Aficionados. Yeah. Oh, an aficionado. Yes, it works, Manu. If brown shape is acceptable, is a round colour okay? Yes, but brown is talking about the colour and shape is talking about what it is. It's a shape. A round colour. Yeah, probably. Site, haven, it's a person. Scientist, nerds, good word. Buffs, really good word, Renyard. Nerds for Manu, nerds for Katia. Aficionado, affixio. A boffin, a special scientist, an enthusiast, and I think that's going to get Victoria an ice cream. Conoscenti from Vitali. Enthusiast, that's an ice cream for Victoria. Enthusiasts. Aficionado, somebody who likes it. It's a perfectly good word in Spanish, which is why Manu is laughing. Pundits. Pundits normally give opinions, but yes, Dawit. Geology experts. Aficionado. CI, aficionado. An aficionado. An aficionado. I'm an aficionado of having class. A connoisseur. Aficionado. Aficionado. I would use the X very definitely, White Stripes. Conoscenti, someone who knows a lot. They're just three essential words. That's it. Is we are. They're essential parts of English. Some are retired earth scientists. Some the gap between archaeology and geology. Others are simply dedicated amateurs. I'm trying to remember the word that goes in here. Bridge the gap. Enamoratas, it's very good. It's a Spanish word, a la Madrid. Aficionado. Aficionado. I've always said aficionado with an X. Bridge the gap for Maurice. Bridging the gap for Oksana and White Stripes. While for the second one. Well done, Maurice. Well done, White Stripes. That's an ice cream for the second one. Can we use implant ideas? Yeah, you can implant ideas. Very definitely. Propaganda is to implant ideas. To bridge the gap. That cross the gap. Ah, I remember this word. Yes. So the first one, to have 1 foot on either side of the gap. 1 foot on either side of the gap. While others, very definitely. That's ice cream for the second one, while others. The first one is much more difficult. While some, 1 foot on either side of the other. Some wasn't visible in the bottom of the page. Whoops. Straddling the gap. Some straddle. Well done, Alex. Well done, Vitali. Span the gap is a good word as well. Okay, so. While for the second one, yes. So some straddle the gap. Hi Rancho, that's lovely to see you. Well, the others are simply dedicated amateurs. Great to see you, Ranchodas. And while others, yes. Next one's easy. Straddle the gap, 1 foot on each side. You straddle a horse. It's Paris or Washington, D.C. There's usually someone in a city interested in the provenance of the building stones. Some catch the gap. Very good, White Stripes. That was easy, wasn't it? Embrace the gap. I like embrace. Weather. Good. Well done, Alex. Bestride the gap. That's very good, Bitali. For the previous one. Weather for Maurits, for example. Doesn't quite work now. Weather for Dawit, weather for Vitali. Whether it's Paris or Washington, D.C. You've got 2 choices. Weather. Well done, Vitali. Well done, Julia. Well done, Patricia. Either it's Paris or... Yeah, either would definitely work, Sid. So whether it's Paris or Washington, D.C. There's usually someone who's someone in a city who's interested in the provenance. Be it Paris. I love it, Oksana. You know I'm a real subjunctive fan. Be it Paris. Very good, Vitali. Whether. Either. Yeah, be it. So if you search the urban geology on a social media site, you can usually find various of interesting stones and fossils from around the world. The term, the hashtag, yes, absolutely. Well done, White Stripes. Well done, Yuri. If you search the hashtag, well done, Nan. Either could match as well. Either works, definitely. Hashtag, yes, Maurits. The videos. You find various videos. Videos is great. Hashtag for Alex and Julia. I'm a subjunctive junkie, definitely. Various photographs. Well done, Oksana. I like videos and photos. Various mixes of various pictures of. Examples. The tag. Very, very good. I like examples, Renyard. You can find various images of. The X. Likenesses of. That's good, Victoria. Types of. Well done, reader. Various recordings of. Images. Whether the coin or the banknotes. Illustrations. Good word, Dinesh. Samples. Various sightings. Did anyone say sightings? Specimens is a good word as well. Various posts. Various samples, various sightings, various compilations. A sighting is when you see something. Smash the like, as Julia says. And now we have some examples. corals at Saks store in New York, ammonites on the floor of Berlin airport, or mollusks in the black marble of a Tokyo mall, to name but a various documentations of. Department store, says Vitali. Replicas of. Department store, says Alex. To name but a few, says Vitali. Department for Julia. A few for Yuri. You're 2 minutes behind. Pull the bar forward. Pull the viewing bar forward and it'll bring you up to date, Manu. Few for Maurits. Few for Reader. Sightings as if it's a cryptozoological creature. It's very metaphoric. I agree with you, White Stripes. Saks reputed store, but a few. To name but a few. Well done, Alex. Well done, Julia. Well done, Katia. But a few. Well done, Patricia. To name but a few. A few. Okay. Saks department store. Berlin airport and a Tokyo mall. To name but a few. Vintage store. Antiquarian store. But antiquarian is antiquarian. Selling old-fashioned things. A variety store. Saks renamed store. Fundamental store. Stack's department store. Began her career with the topic in Greece. But a selection. To name but a selection. To name but a few is a common collocation. Her collection. Her journey. Journey's a very good word, Nad. Good word, Nad. Very good Maurits. Her venture. That's not bad either, Manu. Her journey. I like journey. Okay, she began her expedition, says Dinesh. The sightseeing of an elusive pirate ship by the Coast Guard. Her expedition, her collection, her way is a good word as well, Manu. Her fascination with the topic. She began her fascination with the topic in Greece. Her relationship, that's a good word as well, Maurits. In her first job after her PhD, she worked in the American School of Classical Studies in Athens, where she was given the of identifying stones collected from ancient. Siddle is just like Odysseus. Well, maybe she's related to what's his name? What's her name? His name. A model. The model of the of Ophelia. Task and statues. That sounds pretty good. The honour, the task. The task, the ruins, says Dawit. Well done. Ice cream for Dawit with ruins. The task of, says Alex. The task of, says Katia. Ancient tombs. Yeah, Egypt. But, well, she got a job in America, in Greece. And that was, okay, the ruins, the ancient ruins. She was given the task. The rubbles. Notice that rubble is good, Typhoon. Unfortunately, rubble is normally uncountable. From ancient rubble without the S, and that's a very good answer, Typhoon. Ancient buildings, ancient remains. That's it. Elizabeth Siddle. Yes, the model of Dante Gabrielle Rossetti. That's it. Elizabeth Siddle. Thank you, White Stripes. And she was tasked with identifying. Yes. I was cataloguing their rock collection, which had been collected by centuries of archaeologists, and just in a big, given the task, Elizabeth Siddle was Ophelia was the model for Dante Gabrielle Rossetti. That's it, Typhel. Very good. Millet, not Rossetti. It could be. But Siddle was the model for Rossetti. Piled up, very good, Yuri. Stocked up, stacked up with an A, Oksana. Good evening, Parwatas. Pile, a big pile, says Oksana. Not stocked up, stacked up. Stacked. Stacked. A big pile, good Manu. Huh. Locked up in a big chest. Very good. A jumbled pile. So just piled up in a big heap. That was pretty good from all of you there. Stacked up by Julia. Okay, that's not bad. Piled up in a mountain. They needed to identify these stones. A heap. A big mountain of paper. Just piled up in a big heap. They needed to identify these stones. Model for both. I didn't know that, White Stripes. Thank you very much. A specialist. A tool, a specialist. So what type of specialist identifies stones? Very good. A specialist from Oksana. A professional. A nerd. A scientist. What's the name of the scientist? We've seen the word already in this article. Model of the Pre-Raphaelites. Yes. A geologist. Well done, Yuri. They needed a geologist to identify these stones. Well done, White Stripes. A geologist. Well done, Alex. Well done, Julia. Well done, Patricia. A gemologist is an expert in gems, in gemstones. They need an archaeologist. Sir John Everett Millay. Okay, and so they needed a geologist to... A chisel and hammer. That's very good, Typhel. An insider to identify these things. With this schooling in building stone identification, she returned to the UK and began to explore the urban of her home country. Gemma is stone in Greek. Ha! Hi, Amar Eiffel. Good to have you, Amar. With this schooling, first word is a difficult word. Equipped, that's very good. Armed. Well done, White Stripes. The urban streets. Prepared with. White Stripes is armed is the, I think the closest. Rich with. Urban terrain. Prepared with. Equipped and areas for Maldives. Enlightened with this. Good word, Dawit. Good to have you, Amal. Urban streets, urban environs. I think Yuri's probably the closest for the second one here. Armed with this, equipped with this, enlightened with this. Urban crunches. Urban games. So, equipped. Well done. Equipped with this schooling. Equipped. Urban environments. Fortified with. Good word, White Stripes. Weaponized with. I love it. Secure with urban areas. Strengthened with. Eventually, this, her and her friend Dave Wallace, to build a website where people could locate and urban geological finds for themselves. So eventually this too elucidated with, yes, elucidated with this information, led to, well done Dawit, allowed her to, good word Vitali, this led her to, without the A, Alex, inspired her, good word Oksana, led her, inspired her, helped her from White Stripes, yeah, that's better Alex, led from Manu. This brought her, yeah, brought might work. Encouraged, inspired, empowered. Locate and share. Good word, Victoria, for the second one. Make urban finds. I'm trying to remember the word. I remember what it meant. Locate and upload. Very, very good, Renyard. Locate and share. Locate and upload. Those are the two I like for this so far. And submit. Led her, yes. To locate and submit, to share, to upload, to submit. Very good. That was Victoria and Renyard. Yeah, well done. And the website is called London, or it's called London Pavement Geology, which now across the UK. Lead, yeah, okay, without the lead, this led her to this, led, spreads across, operates across, good, well done Yuri, well done White Stripes. I like operates better than the word they've used, which now spreads across the UK, which now is widespread, which now features, good word Vitali, which now reaches, spreads across the UK, which now reaches across the UK. She also leads walking tours and has published self routes that people can follow in London and functions across. To pullulate, I love it, which thrives across the UK. The idea of for themselves is that she and her friend don't have to do it. that they can share the things themselves, self-directed for themselves. It's an interesting. It's an interesting question for themselves. To make themselves happy, I would guess, Alex, that they don't have to do it. So elsewhere for the second, very good, Vitali. Pullulate, spread rapidly, increase big, self-composed, self-developed, self-walk, self-discovered, self-directed. Self-directed is pretty good, Julia. And elsewhere, says Patricia. Well done, Patricia. London and nearby. I quite agree with you. Themselves. For themselves. I think they're thinking about individual people. I didn't change it, but I quite agree with you, White Stripes. I think themselves would be better. Self-directed. For themselves, to make them happy. Self-directed. It's almost. Self-guided routes. Yeah, a guided tour, a guided route, self-guided routes that people can follow in London and elsewhere. And that was 38 questions. So thank you all for coming. Next stream, London and wherever, that's good, is on Tuesday 21st of October at 10 a.m. and then Thursday 23rd October at 3:30 p.m. UK time, and that should go for this one as well, UK time. Thank you all for coming. It's been great. It really has. Thank you. Yeah, for people could do it for them. That's the idea. Yes. Instead of her and her friend doing it, people do it for themselves. Environs and environments. Well, the environs are the place around one particular place, whereas environments are plural. London and the environs, the area around London. But environments, the environments of the beach, the environment of the jungle. Thank you, Oksana. I'm glad you were here. Take care, Oksana. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, it doesn't fit either. It's not good, is it? Is it, Alex? By themselves, it should be. Yes, by might work. Thank you, Renyard. Thank you, Vitali. Thank you, Typhor. Thank you, Manu. Thank you, Patricia. So let's do this properly. And thank you to Alex and Dawit and Jasmine. Thank you to Julia and Manu and Maurits and Nad and Oksana. Thank you to Patricia and Renyard and Sid and Typhor and Victoria and Yuri and Vitali and Katia. Thank you for staying the whole time, Katia. And thank you to White Stripes as well. It's been great having you all. It really has. Press the like. Here. Plus, plus, plus. Okay, that sounds really good. So take care, all of you. Thank you, Manisco. Wonderful to have you again. Take care, all of you, and have a great weekend.